What's going on, fishing folks? This is Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Want to welcome y'all back to the channel. I know we don't do too many product reviews or recommendations on this channel, but there is one combo that I put together that I definitely want to pass on to you guys. There are three baits categories that I really like to throw. I really like throwing square bill crankbaits. I like the bigger ones, like the 1.5s and up, to the 2.0s, 4.0s, so on, depending on what brand you're throwing. Also, I like to throw crankbaits in that 10 to 14 foot zone, especially in the heart of the summer when most of the bigger bass, the ones that don't stay shallow, move down to the, that zone of depth where there's possibly a nice thermocline, where there's a little bit of cooler water down there, not as much sunlight's getting down there. They can just go down there and be fat, lazy bass. So I like to deep crank that zone if I can. I can't really do it too much from the bank, but there are some very few spots where I can. Keeping in mind I got to bring the bait uphill. I got to bring any presentation uphill being on the bank. But the third thing I like to throw, because all three of these get big bites, is a bladed jig. Well, being a bank guy, shore bound angler, I try to give the rods that I put together double duty. Now that can't happen with every combo, but this one is a prime example of giving a rod double duty so I can travel light. At the very most, I'll carry 3 rods, but I like to go out with 2. One casting rod, hopefully that I can throw 2 different types of presentations with, and then one spinning rod that hopefully I can do the same. So today I want to recommend to you guys a rod and reel combo that I put together. By both products are 13Fishing products, and that is the Origin A casting reel. It's a 6:6:1 speed, and I put it on the 7.3 Fate Black medium heavy composite rod. So it's got a little bit of graphite and a little bit of fiberglass. That way, I'm not just gonna be ripping hooks out of fish's mouth when I'm throwing moving baits like bladed jigs or when I'm doing some cranking. All it's gonna do is load up, and then all I gotta do is swing my hips and reel down, get those hooks penetrated, and the fight is on. The only thing that separates that is I use the VMC crankbait clips. I use the number 1, and I believe they're rated up to 75 pounds. The reason why I use those clips is because the first and foremost factor is I can tie a Palomar knot to that clip, which is one of the strongest knots we all, us as fishermen know. Secondly, if I'm trying to dial in color, fluorocarbone's not cheap. So if I'm tying, big clinch knots, or if I do want to tie a Palomar knot to the split ring of the bait, I'm going to eat up a lot of line off my spool. Whereas with this rod, I can go from cranking to throwing chatterbaits just by a simple grabbing my snips out of my pack, cutting the clip off, tying on a chatterbait, and getting to fishing. The other, I can switch back and forth presentations very easily, which lightens my load. I'm getting older. The terrain around here can be rough, so you gotta, the lighter you can make it, the longer you can fish. So if you got a pack on, like you're about to go through the mountains of Tora Bora looking for Osama bin Laden, along with 5 rods, um, more power to you if you can stay out there all day and grind it out. But I know if I was carrying around that much gear, not only would I not be able to make it through some of the thick Ho Chi Minh Trail type jungle I got to get through just to get to the fishing hole, but I'm going to be so tired I'm not going to be able to stay out there long. So a double duty rod is super important for a shore-bound angler. Um, both in cranking, throwing big square bills, deep cranking, and throwing bladed jigs, this rod has performed exceptionally well for me. I feel the 6.6 to 1 speed is perfect for the heart of the summer when these bass are at their peak metabolism, and that, you know, maybe a 6.3 to 1 is a little, that's that conventional speed. You know, most of my casting reels for cranking, all those setups are 6.3 to 1 or 6.4 to 1, but in the heart of the summer, it'll at least help me get the bait down to the strike zone a little quicker. And also, with bigger square bills, I like to burn it. As long as it doesn't come off keel, I like to burn, pause. Burn, pause. I get a lot of good bites doing that when I'm throwing bigger square bills. And this rod and reel has just performed perfect for me. I spool it up with 14-pound fluorocarbon. You know, or if I'm buying a different brand that doesn't come in 14, I'll go to 15. I've never spooled it up with 12. 14 or 15 has worked just fine because those presentations get you bigger bites, and also, you know, fluorocarbon, if you're fishing around rock or wood or whatever, it's gonna nick up. So, you know, you want to have a little bit of meat to your fluorocarbon. The thing casts a mile, and I just want to recommend it to you guys. It's very affordable. Um, I'll list all the prices in the description of the video, but I got some fish catch footage here to show you. I'll show you the rod and reel setup, and I'll show you how easy it is to switch in between presentations. So check it out. So this is it, guys. This is all 7'3" of the 13Fishing Fate Black Medium Heavy Composite with the 13Fishing Origin A 6 to 1 casting reel. And as you can see up here, it's got the rating as you turn it over. So the catalog number is right there. 7.3. Lure rating, I believe it's 1/4 ounce to 1.5 ounces. Line rating 10 to 20 pound. And the catalog number is FT33C7 3C. It's a moderate action. And as we move down the rod here, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 guides. It is very sensitive for a composite rod as we come back down here. And it's also, you know, aesthetics don't mean anything to me. It's more about function. Now don't get me wrong, you'll never see me out there with a pink rod or anything like that. I'll throw a pink worm, but it's also got a nice sized butt section. Just tuck right under your armpit and do that nice, you know, hip pivot sweeping hook set. And as you can see here, I have it clipped because the last time I was using it, I was throwing a crankbait. So I got some fish catch footage to show y'all on how it performs. I believe the one catch is with the Ozuri 2.0 size in bluegill. And then I'll show y'all another catch. Same body of water where the bite slowed down. So I switched to a blue and black chatterbait with a razor shad. So check it out. God, I knew they'd like this bluegill colored square bill, man. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, buddy.
How many does that make?
I just got here, number one.
That's what I was thinking, that you've only been here since.
Yeah.
What are you using?
It's a Ozuri bluegill colored square bill.
Okay.
It only dies about 3 foot, so I just burn it and pause it, and they usually hit it while it's floating up.
Huh. Well, thank you. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you, bud. Little buck. Hey, if you're ever watching fishing videos on YouTube, it's Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. That's my show.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bud. And you can see right here, I got the rig set up to be throwing the Ozuri 2.0 in like a bluegill perch 3DB series. And all I do is grab my bait, make a cut at the knot there, set her down, find the end of my line, put my scissors in my little utility pocket on my shorts, and get to tying on my chatterbait. And next thing you know, I'm ready to rock and roll. The knot is cinched up. Gonna cut off my slack. Now I always leave me a nice little tag gun, because I've never seen a bass swim up to a bait and be like, ah, that's too much tag, I'm gonna turn away. That doesn't happen. And if you're a Star Wars nerd like me, you may fire when ready. That's how easy it is to switch between presentations, folks. So I highly recommend the 13Fishing Origin A 6.6-1 Fate Black 7.3 moderate medium heavy composite combo. I want to come down, throw some chatterbaits around and some shaky heads. Oh, got him already. First cast. Right. Hey, buddy. Like the chatterbait, huh? You liked the chatterbait, didn't you? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Not a bad little start. Throwing the regular old Z-Man 3/8 ounce with the razor shad trailer, man. I mean, it's pretty OG chatterbait as you can get. So we're on the board. Alright, subscriber squad. Well, if y'all like to throw bladed jigs, big square bills, and deep crankbaits as much as I do, I highly recommend that setup. It hasn't failed me yet, and it's very affordable. It's pleasing to the eye, but you know, all that aside, its function, it has not let me down. Big fish, you know, and so easy to go in between presentations, whether you want to throw some hard baits or you want to throw a bladed jig. All it is a snip and a clip. So that being said, guys, I think I'm gonna get out there and do some fishing here in a little bit, my dang self. So hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you're eligible to win the monthly giveaways. Ring that notification bell so you'll know when I upload another episode. And don't forget to leave me some comments down below. Let me know, I don't know, what your favorite bladed jig setup is as far as rod, reel. Which, you know, do you like the Thunder Cricket? Do you like the original Z-Man? Do you like the Project Z's? The one that I do want to try is the Picasso, what is it, shock blade or something like that. But anything that I've ever thrown that's been Picasso has been pretty high end. So I hope you guys liked the video, and again, I recommend it, man. I'll probably about to go use it later. At least I will be using my one of my 13 fishing setups, because I might be throwing some top water, try to get a frog bite or something later on when it cools down. It's like 90 degrees out right now. But anyways, guys, this is Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Thanks for watching, and until next time, out for now.